Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the new digital SAT verbal section. Please comment below for any additional content you'd like to see from us and like this video. All right, let's see what we have for today. All right, so right off the bat, again, we have the bullet points. So we know this is going to be one of our bullet point synthesis questions where we have to synthesize the information in the bullets in order to accomplish the student's goal, whatever that may be. So the first thing we always want to do is read what the goal is because it's going to be different for every question. So in this case, it is that the student wants to emphasize the uniqueness of Taylor's accomplishment. Okay, so emphasizing the uniqueness of Taylor's accomplishment. So we need to have all that in there. So let's take a look at the bullets and see what they tell us about Taylor's accomplishment. So in the midst of the U.S. Civil War, Susie Taylor escaped slavery and fled to Union Army-occupied St. Simon's Island off of the Georgia coast. All right, maybe a little bit of explanation about her accomplishment, perhaps. Let's keep reading. She began working for an all-Black Army regiment as a nurse and a teacher. Okay, a little bit more about her background. In 1902, she published a book about the time she spent with the regiment. Her book was the only Civil War memoir to be published by a Black woman. This is definitely getting at the uniqueness aspect, right? And then the last one, it is still available to readers in print and online. Okay, so we have kind of a bunch of exposition about her accomplishment in the first couple bullets, and then really honing in on the uniqueness in the fourth one. So let's look at our answer choices to see which one best fits this goal, again, of emphasizing the uniqueness of Taylor's accomplishment. So Taylor fled to St. Simon's Island, which was then occupied by the Union Army, for whom she began working. So this is maybe talking about her accomplishment and what she's doing, but not so much about, the uniqueness of it or a lot of explanation to her reader. We'll keep going. Then we have option B. After escaping slavery, Taylor began working for an all-Black Army regiment as a nurse and a teacher. So again, talking about her accomplishment maybe, but not so much the uniqueness of it or exactly like what the significance of it was either. So again, B isn't a great choice. And then C, the book Taylor wrote about the time she spent with the regiment is still available to readers in print and online. Okay, so again, maybe a little bit closer with this one, talking about the book, that it's still available to readers, but it's talking about the time she spent with the regiment, which is like maybe getting at a little bit more of the significance of her accomplishment. But let's take a look at D. D says Taylor was the only Black woman to publish a Civil War memoir. All right, so this is definitely talking about her accomplishment here, which was the publishing of her book, and the fact that she was the only Black woman to ever publish a Civil War memoir, which is pretty much honing in exactly on this fourth bullet here. So D is going to be the correct choice for this question. This is a great example of one where, you kind of only need to know one bullet in order to really hone in on what the question is asking you to do, the goal of the student. So yeah, sometimes it uses a lot of bullets in these questions. Other times it uses only one or two. So we always want to be thinking about that, and that shouldn't put us off because in this case, this one is the best choice to accomplish this goal of emphasizing the uniqueness of Taylor's accomplishment. So yeah, D is going to be the best answer, and we hope you watch more videos with us soon.